Now, this needs to stop. We have had enough of this. Stop, stop. Somebody needs to put a stop to this evil that is happening out there right now. This very disheartening story of this 17-year-old who stormed into a nursery school in Southport and stabbed young ones, killing apparently 2 and leaving 7 people requiring hospital treatment. That story is trending right now, and it is one of those very, very disheartening stories I have ever come across. Something like this happening in a nursery school, in an environment where young people are supposed to be safe. Where are we heading? Where are we going? What is going on in our society today? And the funny thing is, what we are going to hear next is that somebody has been sanctioned under mental health acts. Mental health, everything mental health, blaming every single bad thing that happens out there and connecting it to mental health. This needs to stop. Apparently, a teenager remains in custody, and the Merseyside police saying that they are not treating this as a terror incident, and that they will issue a statement once they get more details with regards to what really happened. But this must have been a very chaotic scene. Very, very chaotic scene. We hear that these 8 people who have been rushed to hospital, is it 8 or 7, could have been adults who were injured in the process of trying to stop the 17-year-old from stabbing these young children. It is really, really sad. What are your thoughts? Leave them in the comments section below. Police themselves looked very, very disheartened on the scene, and they just couldn't put their thoughts to what really happened. How could somebody go into a nursery school and carry out such a heinous act? What was the motivation behind this? Nowhere is safe. Literally, when you look at how the streets have become later on places where we think, okay, that is going to be safe. You wake up and take your children to a school, okay, expecting them to be looked after, expecting them to be, safe, security of some sort, to be present, to protect the children, and somebody storms in and with a knife and does what this one did here. This is very, very sad to see. A society that once was very, very peaceful, everybody had a peace of mind. You could freely walk out on the streets. But things like these are telling us that there are certain times where you can't feel safe, when you can't even walk on the streets without looking over your shoulders. I mean, these were young children. In a statement here, apparently 7 to 10 kids outside of the nursery were bleeding and injured. They were in the road running from the nursery. They had been stabbed inside the nursery, their neck, back, the chest area. They were all aged about 10. One of them was really seriously injured, we are told. This is so, so disheartening, guys. Have you caught up with that story? What are your thoughts? And what do you think should be the way forward for the police, for the local councils? What do they really need to do to keep our environments safe? Because this isn't looking good at all. I mean, not everywhere in UK or in England or Scotland is like this, but obviously with these stories coming out more and more, it makes you feel like the next day this is going to be happening next to your street or up on the street next door. Leave your thoughts in the comments section below.